Welcome to CG Tech. This is a WordPress tutorial, beginner level tutorial, and this is the first video. So I will guide you first about something a little basic about WordPress, and after that we will continue with the rest tutorial parts. Okay, in order to make website, you have to know how WordPress works and how all this can be used to create the website. So basically there are two things, WordPress.org and WordPress.com. So we are doing with WordPress.org because WordPress.org is more easy to use and manageable with respect to WordPress.com, because WordPress.com lacks many features. The first thing which we are going to do is to buy the hosting and domain. Domain and hosting is the first thing which you need to make a website. Okay, so you can buy the domain and hosting from any site like GoDaddy, Namecheap, or any other or domain provider, hosting provider. So in our case we are going to buy GoDaddy. We are going to GoDaddy because we are going to purchase the domain and hosting from GoDaddy. You can buy from any site you like, and in the later on I will explain you why you need the hosting and domain to create the website. Hosting basically is the space, online space where you can store your website files. So if anyone will visit your website, then the files will be shown to the visitor from these storage spaces which are online. And hosting basically is a server where your file will get stored. The files which is very important to show the content of your website. So let's see which domain is available. For example, I am searching my YouTube channel website name, CG Tech, and for now the second thing is you can see various names while buying the domain. You can see the .com is the most famous, and then .in, then .org. Like that, there are many more domains like .website, .auto, .vip, .tech, and many more. So you can buy anyone. Let's see, I am buying the cheapest one because I have to just show the tutorial how to do things. Let's say I am buying this one, cgtext.xyz. I'm not going to use these things, so I'm neglecting. Remember to choose the number of years for which you need the domain. I'm using just 1 year to show the tutorial. You can buy more number of years if you are confident that you are going to use the domain for a longer period of the time. So after making the payment, you will get the domain instantly. Just go to my accounts and Here you can see your domain list which you have purchased in the past and your current domains. See, I have this domain in my account now, cgtext.xyz. Now you have to buy the hosting. So for buying the hosting, I'm going to go in hosting section. Now you can see there are many hosting categories like web hosting, WordPress hosting, business hosting, dedicated servers, VPS hosting, reseller hosting. For your information, I'm going to describe some few of these hosting and what is the difference between these. The VPS hosting is the fastest one, and this hosting is costly. This is needed when you need a very fast website, very fast loading websites, and in the beginner stage you don't need this. You don't need this VPS hosting, so you can go with the web hosting. WordPress hosting is also you can use, but and if you want to learn some more stuffs like cPanels and more settings inside the backend of the website PHP, then you can go with the web hosting. And I'm also going with the web hosting because I have to show tutorials for you. Okay, now you can buy the starter package, economy package, deluxe and ultimate package. You can go with the starter package if you are just starting, and you can just upgrade later on. And in here you can host one website with 30 GB storage, which is sufficient if you are just beginner and want to just learn how to make website using WordPress. So you can go with this one. I'm also going with this one because I have to show the tutorial. And if you buy the 36-month package, then it will cost only 109 rupees per month, total 4200 rupees approx. And if you go with 1 month, then you can pay 300 rupees per month. You can use 12 month also if you want to use your website hosting for 12 months approx. So you can choose which suits you best. Okay, after purchasing you can visit your domain section. Here the domain will show up like this. The whatever domain you will purchase, you can see here, and in the domain below domain you can see the web hosting part, where you can see the starter Linux hosting with cPanel. This is the cPanel which I was talking about. You need the cPanel to learn few more things, how to manage the websites and bugs. So you need the cPanel in future. So always try to buy the web hosting rather than buying the WordPress hosting. So you can go with web hosting, and if you need the faster server in the future, then you can switch to VPS hosting, which is much faster than the normal hosting. This is a shared hosting, and shared hosting is generally the cheap one. Okay, in order to set up your website, you need to know your IP address of your hosting so that you can set up your website using WordPress. So for this, you just go to setup in your web hosting section. Building a new website. Continue. This is the option to choose where you want to locate your data center. So you can choose India or North America as per your location. And now it is asking to use WordPress website to build your website, because this GoDaddy is suggesting you to use the WordPress.com. So in this case, you just have to choose not now thanks, and now it will ask you to wait. I will try to keep the tutorial short, but I'm assuming that you don't know anything about making websites, so I'm just doing this step by step so you can know each step and don't get confused. So the first step is buy the domain and hosting, and while buying the hosting you can choose the web hosting. You can choose the web hosting instead of WordPress hosting or VPS hosting, because in WordPress hosting you don't get the cPanel, and in VPS hosting the VPS hosting is very costly, so you can skip this and just buy the web hosting. Web hosting is a shared hosting which is very cheap, and after buying web hosting as per your need, like 12 months, 20, 36 months or 1 month, generally 1 month costs you more per month, but if you just trying out, then you can just buy the 1 month package, and or you can buy the 12-month package also. So after buying the hosting, you have to know the IP address, and this is the next step. So in order to know the IP address of your hosting, so it is saying that the domain is not ready, your domain isn't quite ready, come back in 10 minutes and you should be all set to. Okay, I am pausing the video and will come back after 10 minutes. I'm just refreshing it so that I can see is it ready or not. This shouldn't take long. Okay, now it's saying that onboarding completed successfully. So just go to dashboard. Just click on no. Okay, after setting the hosting, you will come to this page. Here you can see different things, like it is using the domain ctext.xyz. While setting the hosting, you will get the option to use the cgtext.xyz domain, because it is in the same account where the hosting is located in your GoDaddy account. So after choosing the ctext.xyz, it will attach to your domain and it will pop up here. So once again I want to show you how you can get here. I'm just going to the main page of my products. In your GoDaddy account, you can easily make the GoDaddy account with your email and mobile number. It's free. So this is your domain showing, and this is the hosting. So just go to this setup. Oh, sorry. You have to go to this web hosting section and manage. Here, starter Linux hosting with cPanel. Go to this manage, because you just purchased the web hosting. So after clicking on manage, you will get here in the setting of your my hosting. Now from here you can easily access the cPanel admin by clicking here cPanel admin. After clicking cPanel admin, here you will get into your cPanel account. This is a cPanel I was talking about because this is needed to create your website using WordPress. So, and this is the IP address which I was talking about. This is the shared IP address of your hosting account, which is needed in future for many things. So that's all for now.